from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Who that? 198. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Wentz. Dancing to his left. And incomplete to open things up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 40. Five before going out.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
There we go. Pac-Man. 180.
Watch the screen.
Let's go. Great.
198.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
At the 30.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here,
Black, come on.
He's coming.
Here we go. Run.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's got room. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one good for 33 and a first. 1st and goal at the 1. They'll run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 32.
32-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Mike 40.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Here's Jackson. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Switch gears.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The ball carrier.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Steelers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
At the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
I got you. I got you.
Jameis to throw it. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick sixes thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
36.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. Cut. Let me go. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Here we go, even.
The buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
First down, Winston. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, Winston. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 39-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Mike's 42. Mike's
Here's Winston. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Winston's
only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To the air again with Winston. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 21-0 our score after 1. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Winston. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Now Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Kill, turn up. Easy.
Now here's Pollard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check. Lucky.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. To throw, Winston. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And they work this out past the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Brought down by Sean Davis.
He's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Wentz now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Forced out to his left. Now he's Bulletin, and Winston lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Winston now. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44s. They try again on first down. Running right. Here's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 41
behind the chain, second and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
10-yard loss.
And maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A final shot before half for Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
47, check Mike 47. I'm coming.
On second down, Winston again. Looking deep here for Ebron. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Mike, watch the run.
Play action now. Winston going to take a shot for Gallup. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And some room to roam now. 20. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the
39 yards there, a big one. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
Miles Sanders.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Safety cream. Small. No. Check 4.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Pick the edge. Go.
Check 13.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Miles Sanders taking it in. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Rip right.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
5 on the 50.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston, he's going to float this over the middle deep. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
By the Eagles.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know all week long, he vowed to take that number down, told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up, I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right, he talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
The ball carrier.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, empty.
Another run here with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Jack 31.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Sanders, the Eagle ball
7
carrier.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain
Well, you
of
certainly
7.
have to give a little
Brings
credit
up
here
2nd
because
and
they're
3.
playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
On the keeper.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Mike 25. Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Watch the run. 53.
Here's Pollard again. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
That's good.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mike. Here we go, D. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, defense.
Off the play fake, Winston. And Winston lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Ryan Switzer on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
You Sonic.
Don't be scared of it.
Throwing, Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Duke Riley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Winston. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
SOS. You go tight. You got tight.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game. It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On the play. It's now 4th down.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
He got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Safety's creeping. 53's the mic. 53.
Out of his end zone, Winston got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
To Michael Gallup.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
3rd and 1.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are pouring it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, Winston. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and long for Winston. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I want to play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Jake Elliott.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Switzer on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more
You thought you had
cautious
it,
this go around?
You thought you had it.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Slam, slam.
Flip it, flip it, flip it. Where do we go?
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Fletcher Cox
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Know your job. Check your hot read.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
The ball carrier.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Mike's 42. Watch the pass.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
Today's final score, Eagles
a big
61.
Offensive explosion
Steelers
helped
6.
leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just